So last night we said that tonight we're going to have a surprise guest. I know you are wondering who it is. I know you are wondering, is it Keely? Is it Greg? Is it Lenika? Is it Twyla? But we have heard their story many times. There is one person among us, guys, that we have seen many times, but we have never heard the story. We assume stuff, but we don't know. So tonight, guys, I take great pleasure in introducing this surprise speaker, guys. And I don't want you guys to think anything. I don't want you to preempt anything. What I'm going to ask you guys is to just listen and listen to the last word. If you are not happy you're here tonight after this story, guys, when you see me, throw some water for me. State it loud and clear in the chat. Me sorry me come. Guys, a lot of us are doing this business and we have doubts. We are wondering, is this making sense? Is all my good hard work going somewhere? What is this about, guys? But tonight, we are bringing this full circle. You have heard all the awesome testimonies of how TLC has been changing lives physically, mentally, financially, guys. But tonight, you are going to hear from a different perspective. Someone who had no illness, someone who had no injuries, and someone who had no weight to lose, guys. So what could TLC do for someone like that? This person had no major responsibility. They're already educated and earning. What could TLC offer somebody who is educated, earning, without illness, without any reason to be looking for naturopathic medicines or herbal medicine, guys? I know if you're like me, guys, and you're introducing your business and exposing your business, you'd have heard many times that we don't need TLC. TLC are for people who fat, TLC are people who sick, TLC are for people who not on job and want something to do. But tonight, guys, I promise you, you will finally find out that TLC is for everybody. So with great pleasure, with beaming pride, with joy, with the sixth way we get paid, guys, I take absolutely pleasure and joy in announcing to you. You know what? And I even announce to you. Anybody who feel like I'm the guest speaker, take the mic.
Hey, awesome,
I'll just
awesome,
play.
awesome. Awesome, awesome, an incredible evening, everyone. Hey, I must give it up back to Emil, an incredible leader. He's leading an incredible team, guys. You guys are special. You guys are awesome, and I'm saying that from my heart, guys. I believe that as I shared earlier, that there's something great in all of you guys. All of you, there is something great in all of us, and that's why we're here. So I want to talk on tonight. Having a big dream. Better yet, I want to say dream big, but you can just cross that out and dream ridiculously big, because I want to tell you that it is possible if you just believe it and to do to get there, you will get there. One of my dreams was to retire at the age of 40 and to be rich at the age of 35. And I spoke that several times in church, and Emil can really attest to that, because I repeatedly say that in church, because I believe it. I believe that it is possible. Anything is possible once you set your mind to it. But it did not start there, guys. I want to share my story with you. I am from the Hills of St. Somerset, to be exact. That's after you pass Seafort and go up to Trinidad, and then you can find where my family does farming. My father is a avid farmer. He works really hard, and he's one of my role models. He's my first role models. And when I started school at the age of 5, my mom said to me, look how hard your father work, taking your education. As simple as that, guys. And that is what has stuck with me through all my educational career. That has school career that has done, that has ended. I'm not going back to school. I don't intend to get another degree or anything like that. So that has brought me from high school. I did my best. I go to every class and I try to learn something. That's what mommy said. Mommy said, learn something. It's sure you're taking your education. So I learned a lot, guys, and I went and got my degree, and I was excited about it because it's what they said that you are supposed to do. That's the blueprint that they handed to me while I was going to school. Go to school, you get your good grades, you will get your good job, and you will get your good pay, right? So I did all of that. I followed that blueprint, and only to find out that it's a lie in 2015 after graduating with my degree. But backtrack from that, guys. I was also to do a master's. I was, hey, Abby, I was to do a master's, guys. I was to do a master's. Got through to the program, paid masters, and paid masters. But I believe in God, and I believe that in everything you must seek God's direction to make your decisions. So I went to church and I said, brethren, I have a decision to make. It was completed. The decision I got the masters. It was paid for. I was just supposed to sign some paper and ship it over to Trinidad. I went up and I said, guys, I have a decision to make, and I'm seeking your prayers so that God can guide my steps, guide my decisions. And as I sat in my seat, I did not make mention of that I'm going anywhere. I just said I have a decision to make. And as I sat in my seat, a brother in the church rise up and went up there and said, God said, where are you going? I was the one going somewhere. I was going to Trinidad. And I said, whoa, where am I going? And I turned down the masters, and the supervisor was upset because we were going to study. I love analytical chemistry, and we were going to study acrylamide. It's a cancer causing component that is formed in food, right? And that's what we were going to study. But I have to follow whatever God says. And so when I got the job, I am saying, God, this must be you, because I did not send in any resume. No resume. I just got the job, got a call, show up to the job. And then, guys, I was excited about that, guys. I was so excited because, after doing all of these groundwork, I have the degree now, I'm ready for that good pay. So when I got the job, she told me, yes, you got the job, but we did not discuss the money. So I went home and I started doing my calculation, because I'm always thinking about how to make more money. And I started, what I'm going to save up, and by what time I would be able to purchase a car, to run some taxi, to make some more money, right? When I learned how much I was going to be paid, I was devastated. See, I was devastated because I have a degree, and I'm expecting to be paid on my degree. And I was devastated. She did not discuss it. She said, this is what I'm paying you. It seems like I had no option. I have my bills. I have student loan that is choking me to death. It's drowning me. And I said, I have to take this job. I'm already a month behind on payments. So I said, I'm going to take this job. Do the job, guys. And I was disrespected by the boss, right? I was disrespected by the boss. But in everything, I believe God placed you there for lessons. And I was upset with God because, listen, I was going to Trinidad, going to study, going to do something I love, and you stopped me from doing this. No, you have me here working for somebody who is disrespectful to me. Why am I here? And while I was there, I was learning from my 76-year-old chemist. Very, very brilliant. So God was indeed showing me that, listen, if you follow this path that you are on, the path of going and getting a master's, just like this chemist, he had 2 masters. If you follow this path and go and get a master's, this might happen to you. This might happen to you. He was grossly underpaid. He was disrespected several times by the boss. He had so much experience that, you know, there was a machine at Bureau of Standard that he alone could operate, and they pay him $5,000 per hour. So if he spent 5 hours at $25,000 just for operating that machine. But because he was loyal to a place that is not loyal to him, and I believe in loyalty, so I was heading down that path. But his story was, you know, he could have brought in oil in Jamaica. He could have started ear company. He could have started soap company. He had a wealth of experience. He could teach. He had a wealth of experience. He had everything. He could go to Dubai because he was in Bahrain. He could bring golds here and sell it back because he's bringing, like, the lowest he said was 24. The lowest is very, very high in Jamaica. The lowest carat there is very high in Jamaica. And that's what he could do. And all he could say is, I could have. And I felt his remorse, guys. I felt his regrets. I felt everything that he says, because he did not do anything for himself. He did not go out and step out on the limb. All his dreams of having a lot of money was just going away. He's 76 and he was sick. So that was a wake-up call for me. That was a time when I said, I can't go down this path. There's a poem that says, the road less traveled, or the road not taken, by Robert Frost. And as I could look down his lifeline, I could see that that's where I was going, because I was passionate. I gave overtime for this company, and I had no bonuses, no Christmas bonus, no overtime, nothing, just your base pay. And that was $50,000. I'm going to be real with you guys. That was $50,000, and that's nothing. That includes lunch. I had to bring lunch for him as well. That's how bad it was. And that was my wake-up call. That was my wake-up call to say, listen, Mills, you need another course. You need to take another course, monkey money, for my degree. So guys, I'm telling you that you must have a dream and be willing to chase after your dream. Whatever it is, no matter how ridiculous it sounds to somebody else. Noah was building an ark, and it was ridiculous to a lot of people. But it was a vision in his heart. And so, guys, I started searching for opportunities, and I was working with my brother there. I was working as a delivery guy with my brother, because I'm searching for opportunities. But that was stressful. It took a lot out of us. And so I searched and I found another job. This job now, I visualize myself into another job. And this job now is much higher pay. It was 81st, and then I give them about 6 months, and they raise it to 120 per month, right? Plus the bonuses on weekend and overtime, right? So this job now, it has more freedom. I was a supervisor, so, you know, I have more freedom. I could go on the road and I could do this and do that. But at the end of the day, I was not in control of my life. I always said to my coworker, you know, I want a job where, you know, I have the best hours out of my day, which is 8 to 5, right? I want those best hours. And I started searching for opportunities. And when I saw Shanice posting on Facebook, just like you guys may have been skeptical that this can't work, these products don't work. I'm a fitness person. I play football. I can run. I am athletic. So my mind is that you must exercise to lose weight. Persons, you're tricking the people, and that's what I attacked her message her, DM her and say, Shanice, you can't be doing this because I know her background. Shanice, you can't be doing this. You cannot be telling people that they are losing weight using these products. That's just a lie. That can't work. You have to exercise unless they're lazy. And that's what I used to think. They're lazy. And only lazy people will be willing to buy these stuff. But then, you know, I kept seeing her post and I said, you know, she said, she posted about the money and I said, what? Money? How do you earn? You can make money doing this? You can make money doing this, Shanice? And she said, yes. And she sent me the video. Guys, I decided there and then that I'm going to do it, but I told her, listen, give me until weekend. I already put the money together and ready to to make that investment in myself, because I read a book where, you know, you need to be an investor. You need to be giving somebody something that is valuable to them, so that you can get what you want to get, right? There must be an equal exchange. So I started the business, guys, and I did not believe it. I did not believe it at all until Tristan lost some weight. Until Tristan lost some weight and posted his picture. So I'm there trying to sell these products. I'm selling these products and I don't believe in these products at all. Until my business partner. That's why, guys, we encourage you become a product of the product. Right? Until Tristan lost some weight, 29 pounds, 29.5 pounds in 35 days. That's what gave me some belief. That's what gave me some belief to say, you know, these can work for real and it's working for Tristan. Then my customers, they were saying, yes, I'm losing weight and this is happening. I'm saying, well, then it's actually working, because I was afraid to take the tea because I have no weight to lose. I was afraid to take the tea. So I did not drink the tea for months upon months because I don't want to lose any weight. I automatically lose weight. Once I step on the scale and I'm 145 or 147, my body just go and shut down, no appetite. Bam, I'm losing like back to 140, right? Back to 140. So I believe that, you know, I could not take the tea because it is going to allow me to lose weight, right? And so, guys, that's what started to build my belief in this business. And I started making money and I started allowing people to come on. But I have this dream still in the back of my head. I'm going to be retired, but I'm going to be retired by 30 and rich by 35. And that's the dream that I am tracing, right? So when we were given the task of carrying the Jamaican team, of doing all we can do or we could do to help this Jamaican team, I was willing to do it because I was going after my dream. And there were times when it felt really hard, guys. It felt like, you know what, I'm just going to give up. I was charged $6,000 just to clear 5 pack of tea. But after doing the math, guys, I realized that, listen, I had to clear the tea. As if I didn't clear the tea, then I will lose 100%. But if I clear the tea, I may lose 1%, right? So I go ahead and clear the tea. And all of these challenges come left and right. Those deterrents, right, come left and right, delaying products and all of that. So when we were given this opportunity to launch the team in February of this year, guys, it was no different. It was still as difficult, but we had a vision. We had a dream for this team. We had a dream to inspire others to be a part of this movement. And guys, there were times when we had to sacrifice. And that's where the law of sacrifice came in. We had to sacrifice personal funds. We did not know how we were going to recover it, but we believe in something that was greater than us. We believe that this was needed in Jamaica. And we did not stop there. We sacrificed every single thing. And we did not know how. We did not know if we could even pull off the first event. Much more 2 events within 72 hours or less than that. We did not know, but we had a vision. And that's why I'm saying we need to dream big and dream ridiculously big, because it pays nothing if you dream small. It hurts everybody if you dream small. But when you dream big, guys, and go after it like you're a mad person, dream ridiculously big. Let it scare you. If you have a dream and you read it tonight and it's not shocking you, tear that paper up and go dream again. And so I started following each and every principle. The law of sacrifice, the law of alignment. And all of this, guys, I come in alignment with leaders who are going somewhere. Because if you want to go to Montego Bay, you need somebody who have been to Montego Bay. You can't just jump in a car and say you're going. You can't get lost. So I started following my leaders who are saying, you know, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. And I start getting in alignment and start doing these stuff. So we can have a lot of knowledge in our minds, but we have to get into action. We have to get into activity to to activate or to realize what we are thinking about or to realize our dreams and aspirations. So guys, I did nothing special to reach where I am. I did nothing special to reach where I am. I just stayed in alignment. I just followed the principle. I followed the blueprint and I worked on myself. I have a big dream and I'm chasing that dream. You see, our minds can lead us great success. So if we don't work on our minds, if we don't have a dream or as Earl Nightingale would have it, you know, that beautiful destination. If you don't have that beautiful destination, just like when you go to bed each and every, or let's say when you were younger and you wanted to go to a trip that you have never been before, you don't sleep that night. Why? Because you are excited about it. If your dream is not exciting you that much, it's not a real dream. It's not even good enough. It's not worthy of you. So you have to dream about something that is worthy of you and of your time, that you will invest that amount of time and energy to get there. If it's not worthy enough, you will not do enough to get there. So my dream and our dream here is to ensure that each and every one of us makes money. Each and every one of us can have the freedom, because even though I was working at that place, guys, I had the freedom, but yet still I have to come back to work. If I go on the road, I have to come back to work. And if I felt sick, I still have to go to work because I am the supervisor. I still have to show up. Rain or shine, I still have to show up, even though I'm getting more money. So when I decided, you know, I'm walking away from this job, they started doing everything that I was trying to agitate for a couple of years to get me to stay. They started having meetings upon meetings, offering more money, offering that I could stay home and work from home. It can't work. I can't work from home in the job that I used to do. So it was that they were trying to keep me and trying to keep me from going after my dream like a mad person. I love to charge after my dream like a mad person. I'm going after it because I know that I can reach it. They tried everything to get me to stay. But then when I look at what TLC have to offer, it has the money, it has the time freedom, and it has what I love to do. I love to help people. As Emil says, if I'm playing football, guys, and somebody is I'm an attacker in football, and if someone is marking me, they must be marking me on the goal side. I will tell him, come round here, so round and see if they mark me. Unless it's a real competition, I really want to win, right? But otherwise, if it's just a friendly game, I will tell you where to be while we're playing football. So because of my dreams, guys, because of my dreams, those big dreams is what is inspiring me. This is what is keeping me. My why. My dad, he must retire. He must retire by his birthday is gone. So he must retire. I don't write it down back yet. But he must retire by 2021. And that's my dream. So if you want to reach where you want to reach, you have to go in yourself and find what your dream is. What is your why? So when everything else was against me, I think it was against me, but yet still it was pulling out of me the greatness that is in me. When everything else seems to be against me, I was still focusing on my why, which was to retire at 30 and also to help my family. So guys, I was able to pull that off 2 years shy of 30. I'm now 28, going on to 29 the end of this year, the best month in the year. Um, right? So it is possible, guys, but all you need to do, work on yourself and chase after your dream. Do not go ahead and be the 76-year-old chemist. And I feel it to my bones because he's a good man. He's a good man. He would give his last to help people. But because he did not go after what he wanted, because he did not pursue his dreams, his aspirations, and all those I could have, it led him down the wrong path. It led him down a path where, he could be sitting on his bed and say, did I really live? Or did I just pass through this life? Did I live my best life? Or did I just pass through this life? We are all here to live our best life. I cannot tell you what your best life is. You know it. You know it. But you have to decide in yourself. You have to decide, what is it that I really, 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 really want? And once you decide that, guys, let no one, let nothing, let nothing deter you from going after it with all your might, with all that is in you, because it is possible. Right now, I'm charging towards the second part of my goal, which is to be rich by 35. I may have to move that to 33 because it is a 5-year, right? So guys, I want to tell you that whatever your dreams, your aspirations are, it is possible. It is possible. It is possible. There is nothing that can stop you but yourself. Only thing that stopped my 76-year-old chemist was himself. He could do so much things, but that's just life when you live to please other people. When you live to please persons who don't even care about you. When you live to be loved by persons who just want what you have or what you can do for them. Because he did a lot of things for a lot of people. And where are they now? When he needed them. So I want to tell you tonight, dream big. Dream ridiculously big and go after it. Let nothing stop you. Nothing can stop you unless you allow it to stop you. As Martin Luther King said, I have a dream. Joseph had a dream. Noah had a dream. And if they can achieve whatever they went after, yes, Shanice, have a dream. I don't know what your dream is. I don't know how big it is. I don't know who it entails. And my next dream is, guys, I'm going to share this with you because I'm going to see it finish. I want to help St. Thomas. I want to be so rich, so that I can help St. Thomas and the people of St. Thomas. And there's no other vehicle that I can use and that is more compatible than total life changes. Because not only am I building myself with total life changes, but I'm able to touch others. I'm able to touch people from all over the world. I'm able to touch persons who believe that nothing can work for them. And that's one of my biggest dreams. I want to inspire people to be better. Because I was at a state, guys, I was successful in every single thing. If I play football, I was successful. If I run, I was successful. But yet still my mindset wasn't there. I did not believe in myself until I came into total life changes. So if you are there, I'm telling you that it is possible for you. Whatever your dream and your aspiration is, let no man, let no thing. Paul says nothing can separate us from the love of God. Nothing can separate you from your dream except you do nothing about it. We are building legacies. This movement, this energy called Total Life Changes is incredible. And that's my story, guys. I want each and every one of us to dream big. And when we pull together and we work towards one common goal, just like Nehemiah, when we move towards one common goal, then the power of unity will find that Joy, Joy will get what she wants. Camille will get what she wants. Marcia will get what she wants. Ivy will get what she wants. Everyone will get what they want because we're moving towards one common goal. So I want to share, just tell you guys, just to dream big. Dream ridiculously big. So that's my story, guys. And it is, if it is possible for me, it certainly is possible for you.
Yes, guys, good night, again. I know the whole not gonna throw out a palm, right? Right? Everybody gonna throw out a palm, right? If you are not happy that you stayed on to the end and listen to the story, right? Me not happy in the chat. Me my back brought them with them. Sure everybody there because they want to be here. I am sure that everybody that's on here cannot say they're leaving disappointed. Guys, I want you to understand something. You see, when me and Shanice disagree, and Tristan very supportive, right? See it? Odaine is the tiebreaker, right? You see, when we forget the dream, Odaine is the reminder of a dream. Remember, Shanice saying, when she was sleeping, Odaine came and sought her, meaning say sought her out, find her, and stick her with a pin and say, hey, you have something more want, give me some of it. He hunt her down. This young man might not talk all the time, except when they catch him on training, guys. But in the background, he's that big picture guy who's always reminding us to keep on track. When Shanice always reminds us how to build the business. Shanice is a build the business. I am a for the people. Tristan's the person who makes you feel awesome. And if you make 10 mistakes, Tristan just know how to make you feel awesome, right? But Odaine is always driving personal development, always driving goals. Get it, get that book, read that book, push that book. Guys, this young man is a wealth of knowledge and personal development. Nobody in the group is less than anybody. But this is his core area. This is where he dwells. This is where he lives, guys. And because of that, he was able to shape himself up in a person in less than 2 years to be his own boss. Guys, he didn't just walk off his job because he was lazy. like some of we. Now I call her name still, but you know, some will just want to quit. Odaine shaped himself up into a man who could step away from a 9 to 5. And guys, I think that is incredible at his age because I had a plan to work till me reach foreign, me get couple job and me do 3, 4 job and me start to invest somewhere and me that probably work till me dead before me get it. And then the Holy Spirit says, foreign and not for everybody. Stay at Jamaica. So you know me devastated now. Me don't know how me I go rich. Right? And even though the Lord said that I'll be blessed, me still I wonder how me I go rich. Then this brother come up with this brilliant idea. So me for duplicate myself. I never pay him no mind. The man said, bring me on the road with you. Teach me how to sell. I brought him. And I say, Odaine left from Odaine who no like talk. Who shy, and he might go out and he must say, oh, buy this, I'm talk to people. I felt so good. And me say, you know, so me have something for you, but me never want to use it. But Odaine never left me. I don't reach my full potential yet. This guy has been a consistent force in my growth and development. He always have something truthful to say. He always nice, but always truthful. He's always inspired me to do better. And I believe if you spend any form of time with Odaine, you'll have the same story that I have. This young man is not a normal young man. He has a vision unlike a person of his age, a drive and a determination. And if we can emulate this, if we can adapt some of this, we'll achieve great things. I wish I had retired when I was 28. But I mean, sometimes you start late, you finish a little bit later. But because of Odaine's constant telling me about his dream of retiring at 38, I have a dream of retiring at 35. Guys, I am now 35. Stay tuned. No more than that, but stay tuned. So, guys, get your dream, tear it down, and make it bigger. Ridiculously big. So big that you have to turn page or move screens in your mind to see all of your dream. That's how crazy big. You already talking about you want to build up St. Thomas. My friend will tell you, I want to buy St. Thomas from the government. I want to put something like a Disney park in St. Thomas. All of them man is me dream about. Dream ridiculously big. Your dream is supposed to be so that if you share it, somebody must laugh at you. If nobody's laughing at your dream when they hear it, your dream is not where it's supposed to be. It is not enough to push you. And these are some of the things that I've learned from Odaine. A lot of time when you hear me talk, I don't think me brilliant, you know. I just repeat what Odaine say. So guys, if you follow the blueprints that you're given, listen to your leaders. Listen to Shanice, listen to Tristan, listen to Jayan, Sandra. They have a wealth of knowledge. They have been here. They have done it when it was harder. And they have put things in place to make it easier. Listen to what they have to say, guys. So tonight, if you have any questions for Odaine, I'm going to give you about 2 or 3 minutes to ask. And then we'll wrap up. Okay. Yes, Tristan, I agree with you. Many books of dreams. All right. So there are no questions. I don't see anybody raising, and I don't see anybody unmuting or saying anything, guys. I want to thank you again, Odaine. Although I had to beg and beg and beg and beg and beg and beg to get you on, right? So I couldn't even put my name. I have to left the place blank as surprise, and I just left it as that. And I am glad that you came on. I'm glad that we all heard a part of your story. and a part of your why. And we got some of your awesome gems and nuggets. So, guys, tomorrow is TLC's virtual event. I've not heard anything about that recently. Is it still on, guys? Odaine, can shake it sideways. Well, we are planning for a TLC virtual event tomorrow, so we have left that slot open, and you will hear. Listen out tomorrow for what we are doing on Wednesday, the last day of September, guys. You do not want to miss that. Thank you so much for coming on. Good night to my executive director Shanice Wap. You weren't on here when we were starting, so we could get to big you up, but big up you. Big up to all of the guests that have been here every night from the 1st of September until now. Look out also on Friday, and the last night we'll be announcing, maybe be announcing what we have planned for September, for October, arguably one of the best months in the year. I won't fight it again tonight. All right. So guys, listen up for that. And tomorrow night we take a break and we are back. We'll send out the link for Wednesday night. All right. I don't think it will be this link. I'm not expecting that it will be able to hold everybody. All right, guys. Have yourself a great night. Thank you all for coming in, and take the nuggets and employ them or apply them to your life and reap rewards.